Can anybody see us?
Yeah!
You're listening to Spark FM online.
And it took that chick. All right, people. We had experienced some major technical difficulties. Major technical. I don't even know if it was that major. I don't know.
I don't know if it was either because
I don't think so.
Was, after all of that,
nice.
We gonna say it was major.
It was major. We were on the phone for about an hour and 8 minutes with our internet company, in which they were having some difficulties on their part. Not on account of me. I paid the bill. And they couldn't figure it out. But they have figured it out. So we are back. So thank you guys for joining us. We're going to do an express show today. Is Express?
Express show.
Yeah, we're going to do an Express show today. We're going to get into the top headlines and then we'll go from there. Express yourself.
No, get it? Express show. Special Express
show.
Express. Is that too much?
Yeah, it's a bit much.
You thought you ate off that.
Leave me alone.
So we're going to get into the roundaway news and follow that up by the entertainment news. And then we'll push you guys out of there. For those of you who still ain't doing the people work that you're supposed to do at your job, this is for you.
This one's for you.
This one's for you. Today is Wednesday. It is approximately 10:31. AM showers this morning. We missed those. A shower or two around the area early, then partially cloudy during the afternoon. Today's going to be a high of 56. Winds in the east-northeast at 5 to 10 miles per hour. And there's a 30% chance of rain. But again, I think that's all set and all done with since this morning. That's why I woke up my house, go outside, watch the damn dog. I look outside, it's wet. Why it was wet? Why? Why it gotta be raining all the time?
It was. I heard the rain last night.
Did
and
you?
I hate the rain because I don't take my AC out of my window. It stays in there year round.
Oh,
and I was like, oh, if there's a mouse, I'm gonna leave this house.
If there's a mouse, I'm gonna leave this house.
I'm gonna leave this house. There's a mouse in the house. I gotta leave this. But anyhow, so the rain is gone and all that stuff. Yo, we gotta keep up on what's going on in this case. I feel like we need to go down there tomorrow and sit in the courthouse
and live broadcast from there.
Yes, let's go live broadcast from the courthouse tomorrow. Let's go to it.
Let's go to it.
And
here's what we're talking about. We're just going to go right into the pieces of the show that we have designed for you guys in this last 30 minutes. And we're going to start off with the Karen Reed case. Today is the second day of the murder trial. And let's find out what's going on with that. Defendant Karen Reed sits with her defense lawyer, David Yannetti.
Yeah.
Yannetti Anthony. So on the stand today or yesterday. No, I understand yesterday was Anthony Flametti, a Canton Fire Department. Judge Beverly Canoni concluded Tuesday's court proceedings soon after acting Canton Fire Lieutenant Anthony Flametti took the stand. The trial is not in session Wednesday and will pick up on Thursday morning for another half day. So it's not in session today. Today's Thursday, Wednesday?
Today's Wednesday, yeah.
Yeah, it will pick up tomorrow. So previously, Timothy Newtall is the Canton Fire Department, official Stephanie Mulani, Canton Police Department, and Officer Stephen Sarath is from the Canton Police Department took the stand yesterday.
Anything?
Canton firefighter describes John O'Keefe's injuries. Okay.
Yeah.
Canton firefighter.
Yesterday was the defense.
Opening statement.
Opening statement.
Well, no. Monday was opening statements.
Okay.
Yesterday was the defense. So on Monday was the prosecutors. They did their whole little thing and told everybody what was going to be, but they were going to see
open statements.
Open statements, all that. So yesterday was defense.
Okay.
This Canton firefighter, he was a paramedic, Timothy Nuttall. He testified that there appeared to be a small pool of blood under O'Keefe. Nuttall described scratches on O'Keefe's right arm and a hematoma on his forehead right above his eye. He had a pretty good egg on his head. O'Keefe was cold all around to the touch and had blood, mucus, and bile in the back of his airway. As I was ventilating, I was able to ask, did anybody see anything? what happened. And there was one individual that replied several times, "I hit him, I hit him." Prosecutors have previously said several first responders heard Reed say the same thing. In cross-examination, defense attorney Alan Jackson alleged that during a February 2022 interview with Massachusetts State Police Trooper Michael Proctor, Nuttall provided a slightly different account of Reed's alleged "I hit him" statement. In response, Nuttall said that he didn't fully recall his meeting with Proctor, so it's fair to say that your memory is a little bit faulty as it pertains to the time frame, Jackson asked. Absolutely, Nuttall replied. Reed's lawyers have suggested O'Keefe's injuries could have come from a physical altercation inside the home at the 34 Fairview Road, and Jackson pressed Nuttall on whether O'Keefe's injuries were consistent with a fistfight. You would agree that a very common cause of a hematoma over one's eye is being hit or punched, Jackson asks. Is that right? He says, correct, yes. Judge Beverly Canone, let's call her Canone, sustained prosecutors' objections after Jackson asked Nuttall whether the injuries he saw in O'Keefe were consistent with a physical altercation. Jackson attempted to rephrase the question, prompting Canone to call the lawyers for a brief sidebar. Let's go to the clip and see what's going on here.
I hit him.
What was the question that she asked?
Is he dead?
What did Karen Reed say to police and paramedics right after her boyfriend, police officer John O'Keefe, was found dead in a Canton snowbank? Of course, she's now on trial for his murder. And today, her defense team grilled first responders on her exact phrasing and tone from that morning. Today in court, Reed's lawyers had a chance to cross-examine first responders who were among the first people at the crime scene. And Courtney Cole's here now in studio with us. And Courtney, her team says those witnesses are actually helping their case.
Now, David, it all comes down to the details, and Karen Reed's legal team zeroed in on inaccurate addresses and times in police reports suggesting a cover-up.
What did Karen Reed say?
She was emotional,
Yes.
upset,
Yes.
focused on John,
Yes.
trying to save his life,
Yes.
and asking, what was the question that she asked?
Is he dead?
From Canton police to responding paramedics, that was the focal point. The question they were expected to answer on the stand in day 2 of testimony in the Karen Reed murder trial.
I don't know who it was.
Reed is accused of killing her boyfriend, John O'Keefe, and leaving his lifeless body in a snowy Canton front lawn the morning of January 29th, 2022.
As I was ventilating, I was able to ask, did anybody see anything? What happened? And there was one individual that replied several times, I hit him.
First responders recounted seeing Reed with blood on her face after she gave John CPR. Then they say she admitted to hitting him. And on another day of first responder testimony, the defense started to suggest that pieces of Karen Reed's tail light were not actually at the scene, but planted later.
Certainly didn't see 45 pieces of broken plastic or tail light material, did you?
No.
The defense also asked the paramedic if he thought John's injuries could be from a fight and not a car. He said he couldn't say. As they left court, Reed's team says they believed the prosecution's witnesses actually helped Karen Reed.
Jury has heard so far every witness talk about the care that Karen gave to John, how upset she was.
And there will be no court tomorrow. Court is set to pick up in Dedham on Thursday.
Yeah. Why is they said she's on trial for hitting him and leaving.
Yeah.
She didn't leave though. I think that she should get off just because there's so much doubt that is in place. There has to be, what is it called? Like a reasonable doubt. There's so much reasonable doubt that it has to be that she can't.
She did leave.
She
left and came back when she didn't hear from him. He didn't come home.
Oh.
So she went back to look for him to see if he was still at the party.
And that's when she found him.
And that's when she found him and started doing
okay.
CPR on him.
All right. I don't know.
Hold on. Caller, you're live.
They need to make this movie better be good when they make it.
I mean.
No, that's true. This movie better be very, very good.
Right.
First of all, right, I know a lot of people that's in the automotive industry, especially body man and what have you. That dude is a very tall guy. Now,
Oh, he was tall.
They said
Okay.
she got hit. Yeah, they say he's a tall guy.
Uh-huh.
He got hit by an SUV, right? Now, depending on the SUV that she was driving, for a tall guy, he's going to get hit around his hip area and below his chest, around his belly button, right? So that means he's going to have broken ribs or what have you, depending on how hard she hit him. Now, if he got defensive wound up on his arm and a noggin on his head,
Yeah.
was he bending over when she backed up or moved forward and hit him in his head for him to get a noggin like that? You know what I'm saying?
See,
So there's all kind of questions.
Yeah, that's what I said. There's so much reasonable doubt about what happened or could have happened in this situation that I think it's going to be really, really hard to be able to prosecute her for this or whatever.
It's
whatever
very
Like I
weird. Oh,
said, it's a movie playing out.
Yeah.
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 That's
All right,
it.
guys.
Thank you. I see. My thing is that was there any? So are they? What is she being charged for? For hitting and run?
For hit and run, for his murder and leaving the scene.
But so not manslaughter, but like they think that she hit him on purpose.
Yeah, that's what they're trying to make it say.
I wonder why.
I
Why
don't-
would I hit somebody on purpose and then come back later and try to resuscitate them and call the ambulance?
Right. Exactly.
Yeah, and I don't like them. So we all know that when, like, you know, she's hysterical when she first got there. So that's why she's saying all these crazy things.
But she said, I hit him. Like, when they asked what happened, she said, I hit him.
Yeah.
But if you murdered somebody, you're going to be like, oh, I hit him.
Yeah,
No, she was like, I hit him. Is he dead? Like, what's going on? I don't know.
But how does she know that she hit him if she hit him and
No,
left?
she's asking. She's just hysterical. She doesn't know what happened.
she's not asking. She's saying. He said that she said, I hit
Yeah, she
him,
said.
I hit him. So she's making the state. She's still hysterical, but she's not asking. She's telling them that she hit him. She hit him.
Yeah, she was telling
But this
them.
is not this is not a hit and run, or this is not a malicious murder. I
Yeah.
feel, because why would I be up there telling people that I hit him if I wanted to murder him?
That's true.
It's very interesting.
Maybe she knew where she was parked and that's where his body was when she came back and saw it. I don't know. It's a very, very interesting
situation.
At 24 miles an hour, how hard could she?
But
hit
that's
him?
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, where did she
In a
go to
snowstorm.
start in a snowstorm?
Yep.
How did you get your car up to 24 miles an hour to hit somebody?
And that
from
was a
the
lot
back?
of snow.
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know. I would have a really, really hard time being a juror on this case, I think. I think it's going to be an influx of information that they're giving you, and it's going to be overwhelming for those jurors.
A Dorchester man allegedly used his tax fraud to buy millions in gold bars. And I'm not even going to go in that because absolutely.
Why wouldn't he do that?
Yeah.
Why is that a problem?
That makes sense to me. If I'm going to do fraud, I'm getting gold bars.
Shit.
Because you can't do nothing. You can't
Right.
trace them. You can't do
Right.
nothing with them.
A
Melt them down.
78-year-old co-owner of Mattapan Plumbing and Heating Company was charged Tuesday in federal court for filing false tax returns in an alleged scheme where he used unreported money to buy more than $10 million in gold and silver bars for himself.
I know what he do. He
His
took them
name-
right there to Salome
He's 78
and had
years
them
old.
had them melting down.
He's like, I'm trying to do generational wealth for my family,
And
so
I ain't
by
mad at
any
him.
means necessary.
Do the things that you got to do for your family.
Claudio
What you got to-
Bowles of Dorchester.
Legacy.
Mother of 4 babies found in South Boston freezer won't face charges. Tell me why.
So the woman who lived in the apartment was the mother of those children?
I believe so.
And what happened to those babies? Were they
Boston,
stillbirths?
the mother of 4 babies found in a South Boston apartment freezer more than a year ago won't face charges, as a new report on the incident says there are still many unanswered questions about what
Yes.
happened to them. Aldemir's brother and his wife called police after discovering the frozen solid babies on November 17th, 2022.
Can you imagine?
While cleaning out the East Broadway apartment where Aldemir had likely been living since 1982. DNA testing showed that the full-term babies, 2 boys and 2 girls, were all siblings, and Alexis Aldemir was the mother. Aldemir now lives on a healthcare facility with when investigators interviewed her, they said she appeared confused and demonstrated a lack of understanding about what she was and who she was speaking to.
And who's this black girl? I
This
like
is
her.
Candace. She's full of spunk.
I like her. Yeah, I like her. Here's a clip.
Filed in connection with the remains of 4 babies that were found dead in a freezer in South Boston.
WBZ's Courtney Cole is live in studio with us. And Courtney, those remains were found more than a year ago.
And David and Lisa, investigators have been going to great lengths since then to try and figure out what happened. In November of 2022, a man cleaning out his sister's apartment, this was on East Broadway, found the remains of 4 babies in shoe boxes in a freezer. The DA says his investigators found the woman who used to live in the apartment and obtained a DNA sample. They believe she gave birth to 5 babies while she lived there. Now, they found records and learned that she gave one child up for adoption and the others were left in the apartment. There are 2 big reasons that there won't be any charges, though. First, investigators cannot prove that the babies were born alive and found no signs that they had been killed. In a release sent out today, the DA says the medical examiner reported that there was no scientific method to determine how long the babies had been frozen. The autopsy found no signs of internal or external trauma and no evidence of obvious injuries. The other reasons there are no charges is that the mother now lives in a healthcare facility, and prosecutors do not believe she will be competent to stand trial. The father of the babies died several years ago.
So they were full term. All 4 of them were full term, which is crazy because what's the chances of having 4 full term stillbirths? I don't know. And they were in shoe boxes though. What size shoe box?
Isn't there a thing that is like, isn't there a crime of illegal whatchamacallit of a corpse?
Yeah, disposal.
Yeah, so but I guess they're saying that regardless of what they charge her with, she's not right.
Yeah.
So there's nothing, she's just not going to be charged.
That's wild.
She probably did birth them and kill them.
But there's no sign that they were killed.
It sounds like she just let them die. It sounds like they were born and she didn't feed them. And
she probably didn't. You know, you have to suck out that stuff out of them and all that stuff. Yeah. Oh wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
Damn.
Well, that's crazy.
Oh God.
Outdoor dining begins in Boston, except in the North Shore. North End, yes. North End restaurants are banned as outdoor dining begins Wednesday in Boston. I didn't mean to.
Messed up. They banned them
because they doing too much wickedness.
A little bit, not the whole time though.
The lady said that they can have their outdoor dining if they pay a fine, a fee. They don't want to pay the fee, so they can't outdoor dine. And that's it.
That's it.
I'm excited
You
about
pay
it.
the fine to outdoor dine.
Exactly.
But isn't it for North End? Do they have like? I know the whole time you can't go outside, but for a little bit at a time.
No.
Damn.
They didn't pay their fine. There's no like.
They're
there's no
banned.
like sidewalk pimping. Yeah. But. Students, protesters, administrators at Brown University reached deal in clear encampment.
Oh, good.
Brown University has reached a deal with the group that launched a pro-Palestinian encampment last week in exchange for students clearing the encampment by 5 p.m. Tuesday and promising not to engage in unauthorized protests through the rest of the semester. Administrators have agreed to bring a divestment proposal to a vote at the Brown Cooperation Board October's meeting. The vote will be based on a previous recommendation, a now disbanded advisory body made to the university's president in 2020. What does that mean? After the news of the agreement broke on the encampment Tuesday afternoon, prosecutors immediately began clearing tents, sleeping bags, trash, and food. I'm not sure what the exchange was.
But it's good that they're doing this because school is about to be over in a couple weeks. So what y'all gonna do? Not go back home and stay there living in tents?
Yes.
Clean that up. Go home.
A protest is a protest. You don't believe in protest, and I don't like that.
I don't.
Animals from 2 rare species were born at Franklin Park. Was that the zebra and the brebra that we were just talking about?
The birds.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice. We found out about them 2 little animals. That's happiness. And the courthouse brawl breaks out between families and the road rage suspect. Which one was the? road rage suspect, 26-year-old victim at arraignment. So chaos unfolded at a Massachusetts courthouse Tuesday as the family of a man accused of murder in a road rage incident came to blows with the victim's family following his hearing. Ryan Sweat, 36, appeared in front of the Framingham District Court for allegedly murdering 26-year-old Destiny Dekoff in Hopkinton. But as Sweat's arraignment ended, chaos broke out in a brawl outside the courtroom. Members of both families were seen shouting and cursing at each other just before a brief violent exchange ignited. Video obtained by the outlet. I want to see the fight.
There's no video.
Which one was this?
The young girl that she got out of the car and he did the U-turn, came back and ran her over.
Oh yes.
And then remember we read about how her mother donated all her organs.
Yes.
So there's gonna be some static. There's gonna be some tension. That's crazy what he did there.
Def gotten fought.
Him and his whole family.
Dekoff's aunt, Dawn Anderson, was seen wiping blood away from her neck following the court. Oh, y'all was fighting like that.
They was brawling.
But no one was seriously injured in the fight. Anderson was escorted away from the area by 2 officers and claimed that one of Sweat's family members tried grabbing her by the hair, but she was able to hold her on the ground after the failed attempt. No arrests were made following the fight. I think they should just let the family
duke it out.
Yeah.
It's anger. Is there? Do we have the?
No, there's no video.
Oh, there's no video. Okay.
Yeah. So though the group came to blows, Dekoff's family is committed to seeing their loved ones, the accused killer, feel the full wrath of the justice system. Destiny will get her justice somehow, some way, but the family is sick. Anderson said. Investigators found that Sweat was driving a Honda Civic on Route 85 last month when he allegedly got into an on-road altercation with Tanya.
Destiny.
With a Toyota.
Oh.
The 2 cars then pulled over. Dekoff and the group of people she was with got out of their vehicle. Sweat reportedly drove away, but prosecutors allege he made a U-turn at the high rate of speed and struck the victim in the roadway. We knew something was going on. We could tell there's a little road rage going on, witness Brett Martin said. All her clothes were knocked off. I actually picked up her jacket just to cover her up.
Damn.
Wow.
I mean, I wonder how fast was he going when he hit her?
They said he accelerated.
Did he do that?
The Sweat's lawyer claimed that his client did not see her and did not intend to kill her.
So why was he driving that fast?
His attorney claims that he hit Dekoff while trying to get away in fear for his life, worried that the other members of the Toyota were going to kill him.
Yeah, sure.
Police recovered a knife from the crime scene, but investigators found that his story didn't add up to what security footage and witnesses saw.
Right.
Why you damn lying? And he looks like he did it. He looks like he did it on purpose because he hates women.
He did a U-turn to do it. If you were trying to escape with your life, you would have kept going the direction that you were going.
Yep.
So no. Lock him up. Fight it. Charge him with her murder and then let her family beat him in the street.
Absolutely. In the face.
Yep.
Video shows part of police pursuit through multiple mass.
That was funny.
Through multiple mass North Shore towns.
Yeah.
A 37-year-old Malden man is facing multiple charges following a police chase that went through multiple Massachusetts North Shore towns, police said. Joseph Kennedy is accused of fleeing from police in Peabody, driving a pickup truck through Danvers and Middleborough before coming to a stop at Cemetery Road in Danvers. He was all over the place. Surveillance video shows a Mint car wash on South Main Street in Middleton shows one part of the police pursuit, and Tristan will pull this up so that we can visualize his win.
Very interesting.
Cornered in Middleton, and watch, look at that.
Oh, wow.
The truck drives right through a fence, off the ledge, takes off. Peabody, Danvers, Middleton police all assisted Mass State Police in this chase, which state police say eventually ended in Danvers, where the 37-year-old driver was arrested. Joseph Kennedy is now facing charges of operating under the influence of drugs, failure to stop for police, and negligent operation of a motor vehicle.
That truck can handle some.
I mean, he was like, to hell with this. I'm out of here.
The truck drives right.
Wow.
Yo, Chevy or whoever that is needs to use that as a commercial for their brand because
tough.
that's crazy. Built Ford tough.
Chevy.
Exactly.
We'll get right into the entertainment news. Miss Tony, go for it.
Well, of course, you know, the news of the day is this big Kendrick Lamar-Drake beef. So Kendrick Lamar fires back at Drake with a vicious Euphoria diss track. Y'all thought it was vicious?
Vicious.
Bobby, come over here, get on the mic and talk about the diss track, too.
I like that. I like. Y'all,
You don't like it? The vicious diss track. Kendrick Lamar lays into Drake with a 6-minute diss. You're not really black, a-hole, he says. Kendrick Lamar took his time responding to Drake, but now he's finally dropped an explosive track aiming to discredit Drake's claim to everything he raps about in the black community. Damn! Kendrick's bombshell entitled Euphoria is a 6-minute tongue lashing that rips apart the Toronto rapper's tough guy image. Basically, Kendrick's calling BS on Drake's and his manager Chubb's connections to the underworld. The song gets deep at times. Kendrick spits how he knows some things about the OVO camp that will make Gunna wanna look like a saint. Wow, why Gunna catch straight in there? Gunna's like, I ain't even saying nothing. And also threatens Drake, violence on Drake for referencing his wife in his push-ups diss. Kendrick Lamar's married. Didn't know that. On the same note, Kendrick ripped Drake for never responding to Pusha T and sending cease and desist letters over his Like That feature. Of course, there were plenty of digs on Team OVO. Kendrick slammed Drake's ghostwriters, and he got wind that they were making calls hoping to get dirt on his name. Kendrick also labeled Drake as a scam artist and took exception to Drake's dig at Mr. Morale and the Big Steppers with a gut shot of his own to those plastic surgery rumors. Yeah, my first one, like my last one, it's a classic. You don't have one, let your core audience stomach that, then tell them where you got your abs from.
This is the same diss track?
This is all one Kendrick.
Wow.
Kendrick, and empty the clip, it sounds like.
Oh.
J. Cole apologized to Kendrick for his 7-minute drill diss at his Dreamville festival, and Kendrick seems to clear him here, but also reminds him and Drake he plays for keeps. Cole and Aubrey know I'm selfish. The crown is heavy. I pray for my real friends. But if y'all not, I'm YNW Melly. Melly had something to say about that too.
YNW Melly still in jail,
y'all
right?
know why? Because he killed his best friend.
He's still. He had a response to that too. Drake pressured Kendrick to respond to his tailor-made freestyle before it got scrubbed off the internet, but promised he had more disses stacked in the chamber. Yep, the 2020 rap wars are far from over. So what y'all think about Euphoria? Y'all,
who all heard it?
Euphoria, but the sun.
Ooh, and Euphoria is a Rihanna song, so that's
Oh.
another Fully loaded. Hey, Legs, how you doing? Wow. So yeah, this is a thing. What's going on?
Who heard it in here?
You
heard it?
I heard it.
I'm gonna hear it
I heard
today
it.
after I leave.
I like it. It came off. He has it's like 3 different cadences. It kind of the beat switches up like 3 times. In the beginning, it's like real slow, real slow,
Like an Uncle Murder type of thing.
Right. Yeah.
because it sounds like 6 minutes is a long time.
That's a long time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It sounds like he said a lot of things.
Or entendres inside of it.
See, that's too much for me to follow in my brain because I'll be sitting there all
I know, 'cause I got
day.
to decipher it. Like, what that mean? Oh,
Yeah.
Oh, what is that? Oh,
Let me play it back.
Rewind. I mean, it had to be something because Rick Ross and Webster's Dictionary reacted to Kendrick Lamar's diss song. Webster's Dictionary.
Webster's?
Webster said, what Webster say about it? Webster said, what was it? Hold on a second. Webster say, what is, I don't know. Webster's, Kendrick Lamar, Rick Ross, and even Merriam-Webster's Dictionary have added to the commotion. What's this sandwich here? That look nice. I want that. Crispy. I'm scrolling. I don't know. Where is it that Webster says something?
I don't know, but
I don't know. So anyways, everybody's weighing in on it. Meanwhile, Webster's Dictionary seemed to be here for Kendrick involving them. For context, the rapper used a screenshot of their definition of Euphoria as the diss track's cover art.
He did.
Fans have speculated that the song's name is also Lamar, referring to Drizzy's executive production of the HBO show of the same name. Dear MTV, we humbly nominate Euphoria by Kendrick Lamar for a Video Music Award for Best Video Ever, the Dictionary's X account posted. Oh, that's cute. Oh, go ahead. So that's that. But it looks like the entertainment news is all that. The Boy Speaks. Drake performs with Nicki Minaj after responding to Kendrick Lamar. So Drake put out some kind of tweet or something like that was like, I hate your clothes, I hate your whatever. It's a reference from 10 Things I Hate About You movie.
Oh, yep. Drake's corny to me anyways.
That's soft.
Yeah.
The way you cut your hair. I hate the way you drive my car. I hate it when you stare. I hate your big dumb combat boots and the way you read my mind. I hate you so much it makes me sick. It even makes me rhyme.
What?
This is what Drake's response was? Yeah, Drake is corny.
That was Drake's response?
Drake's always a cornball, though. Like, even in his... yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get it.
Yeah, like it's just not given what it's supposed to be given. And I wouldn't get into a rap battle with Drake. I mean, the one that he had with Meek Mill was his best one, right?
Drake and Meek Mill?
Yeah.
Oh.
Back to back and foolishness like that. But they're more so gimmicky songs than they are, like battle rap songs.
Yeah, Drake's not hardcore enough for that. Ain't you a champagne poppy? Go somewhere.
And he paints his nails and wears barrettes.
Yeah, like get out of here.
Barrettes?
YNW. Melly reacts to Kendrick Lamar's diss bars about him. Honored and appalled, he said. He was propped as a punchline on Kendrick Lamar's now viral Euphoria diss track, which the incarcerated rap star considers quite the backhanded compliment. Midway through the track, Kendrick references the Murder on My Mind rapper and his ongoing double homicide case. Oh,
Jesus Christ.
It was Murder on My Mind?
Yeah.
Oh, no. Where he stands accused of killing his 2 friends. Damn.
Try to set him up.
Kendrick raps, J. Cole, I already told you what he said. Oh, look at the 2 victims. You can understand the uneasy spotlight. But Melly in... K. put Melly in, and he tells TMZ Hip Hop, Kendrick Lamar is one of my favorite rappers, so I feel honored and appalled. I'm a household name just for the wrong stuff. SHIT.
Good for him.
Yes, and that is nice.
A positive outlook at it.
That is a positive outlook, and
What
then this
happened to
very
Barbra
funny, huh?
Barbra Streisand?
Barbra Streisand. This is very funny. Barbra Streisand asking Melissa if she's losing weight under an Ozempic pic is kind of funny, though, considering she probably thought it was a direct message. And, old people don't know how to use social media.
Social media
At all. So Barbra Streisand, I guess, commented under Melissa McCarthy picture, asking Melissa if she's been using Ozempic to lose weight. So Melissa says, pastels only to honor the incredible Matthew Bourne, something this much closer to my dreams of dancing on stage. And Barbra Streisand said, give him my regards. Did you take Ozempic?
Oh, she thought she was on a thing.
She thought she was sending her a direct message. So Melissa McCarthy's friends are all upset about it and all up in arms. But
and who cares if she is? I mean, what are we upset about?
Barbara can't even see straight. So come on now, that's not nice.
Exactly.
Barbara's cockeyed, in case y'all didn't know. So yes,
I didn't know that either.
I didn't know that. Them eyes got some cock in it, and so that's that.
Pause.
Lord.
That's it. I love this little abbreviated 30-minute show that we did here today.
That was amazing.
That was amazing. And so we will be back tomorrow with a whole show with y'all. Up next, Bobby Steels on the Wheels of Steels.
The Wheels of Steels with Bobby Steels.
Unos and dos.
The Unos and the Doses. Yeah, and speaking of Unos and Dos, Bars is happening. Cinco de Mayo edition this Sunday. Oh, this Sunday. Come on now.
Make sure that you guys get your tickets. They're only $20. You guys are going to meet us there. We're actually crawling. We are drinking and walking so that you guys can get happy. We gotta get
There's walking involved?
It's where bar crawl.
You love walking.
Right there, though.
I can't drive bar to bar.
Not while I'm drinking.
I mean, it's good for you. You kill 2 birds with one stone. Yeah.
And Sunday's weather is supposed to be a little coolish, so you'll get a little cool air on your face as you're drunk walking down to the next spot. It's going to be fun. High Park Circuit. Look out for it. Get your tickets on Eventbrite.
With that said, people, we are officially out of here.
Boom,
we'll talk to you soon.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Later.
You are enjoying the miracle of radio.
Radio. New England's #1 urban Caribbean music.
Radio.
Spark FM.